So I have a few updates on the hemp ban that passed a couple of months ago as a part of the government spending bill. It was snuck in last minute by no one other than Mitch McConnell. I'll just, never mind. I'm not going to say what I was about to say. But if you have an imagination, you could maybe guess. Anyways, I have an update on that situation. And that is, we have a senator by the name of Amy Klobuchar. She is a Democratic senator from Minnesota. She is speaking out on this potential hemp ban, and she will also be proposing a bill in the Senate. We've already covered that. What do we have? We have Thomas Massie, I think, has spoken about proposing a bill. And oh my God, Nancy Mace, she is also proposing a bill. And there were also in the Senate, we had two other Democrats from Oregon that were also going to propose a bill. Now, out of all the bills so far, I haven't seen or heard of Massey's yet. I imagine it would be pretty decent considering his overall libertarian background. Nancy Mace's was good because I think it was just like, yeah, let's just reverse this entirely. The bill that the Democratic senators from Oregon were proposing, it was all right. I mean, it was better than letting the ban go fully through, but honestly, it was a bit much in my opinion. So we are going to listen to this video from Fox 21 Local News with an interview of Senator Amy Klobuchar. Now, I'm no fan of Amy Klobuchar. I think she's kind of a grifter. I don't know if grifter is the right word. Just an average like corporate dem. She's also like a huge dick rider for Israel, so that's like one strike you're out. But like politicians are, in a sense, they're tools. They are our tools, and you should use them when they're convenient and dump them when they're not convenient and not doing a good job. All right. Anyways, let's go ahead and watch this video and react to it.
Senator Amy Klobuchar visited Wild State Cider in Duluth today to discuss the impacts of a potential hemp ban across the state. Fox 21's Emily Halling takes us there.
In less than a year, breweries and cideries could look a lot different. Many of them are currently selling drinks and gummies with THC and CBD. And at the end of 2026, things could change. Senator Amy Klobuchar said 2,700 jobs and 130 breweries in the state safely use hemp.
Both Democrats and Republicans are working together. A number of us, Rand Paul and I, are leading the effort in the Senate to come up with a replacement for this ban that would take effect in a year.
Wild State Cider in Duluth is just one of those cideries involving THC and CBD in their products.
The consequences of that halt are very real, and again, we've talked about them, but hemp consumables support, as Senator Klobuchar mentioned, thousands of Minnesota jobs. They generate what's estimated at hundreds of millions of dollars in economic activity for the state, and they contribute tens of millions of dollars in tax revenue as well.
The vice president of growth at THC beverage producer Birdie with Wild State says the effects of this ban could be detrimental.
What's at stake here is not just one business, it's not just our tap room, it's the manufacturers and the distributors, the retailers, the farmers and the labs. This issue is what happens when policy meets reality, and it's a very, very real reality for us and for our business and for our industry. It's coming fast. It's going to affect production decisions. It's going to affect hiring decisions, distribution contracts.
Klobuchar says the regulations keeps everyone safe.
If you have something that's legally regulated, it is, one, it's safer. Imagine if this was banned in a year. Do you think everyone's going to just stop trying to find hemp? But that's what will happen. They're going to go to underground. They're going to go to bad sources. It's not good.
Okay, she is absolutely right there. And that is like why I've been very clear about this. I'm a part of the legalize, at the very least, decriminalize all drugs. Now, I'm sure there are certain drugs you could maybe talk me down on, but like, I can't think of any off the top of my head. I don't know, maybe heroin, but even then, having the state, the government, actually legalize and regulate these drugs can essentially, it can just eliminate like all of the deaths from these drugs, like because you don't have like a lot of these drugs like on their own, they don't kill you, okay? It's normally the stuff they're cut with or just flat out laced with, whatever, that kills you. And that applies to that, especially applies to like since we're on the topic of hemp weed, like a lot of vape carts, like any like actual like death or serious illness from hemp, weed, whatever, is not from the weed. It's not from whether it's Delta 8, Delta 10, 90, fucking THCP, whatever. It's not from them. It's from what these fucking sketchy ass people who are unregulated are putting into the carts, like vitamin E acetate, among other things that will cause you serious harm. Now, if you legalize all that and regulate it, you eliminate that problem pretty much entirely. And I'm glad that Amy Klobuchar is just making like that argument and making that clear. I don't think enough people make that argument, and because this argument applies to more than weed. But we'll stick with weed first, and we'll go for meth later. All right. Let's finish this out.
That's why you have a regulatory regime in place.
As for right now, we're told the clock is ticking for a potential solution. Klobuchar said just last year there was an estimated $12 million revenue for hemp alone. In Duluth, with photojournalist Nathaniel Lee Capitan, I'm Emily Holling. Fox 21, local news.
So there you have it. We don't have any details on what this bill is going to contain yet. The fact that it's being like co-sponsored by Rand Paul, that gives me some hope, because I'm giving a lot of credit to libertarians today, but like on social issues, like especially like this issue, they're really good. Okay. Who are we kidding? Like even better than most Democrats. Yeah, so that gives me a little hope. But we have so many bills floating around from people on both sides of the aisle, and we've had Republicans both in the Senate and the House that have actually spoken up about this and said like, yeah, that something does need to be done here. Like we need to find at least some sort of compromise. So it's not over yet. We just need to keep hoping, man, and just. Yeah, I'll be sure to keep a close eye on things, and I will keep you guys updated with anything that I find. Until then, I will see you in the next one. If you made it to this point in the video, I just want to give a special thank you. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button down below, and if you really enjoyed it, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button while you're down there. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. I will try to reply to any and all comments that I can. Until next time, watch that video on screen.